For more on the hacking investigation and the issue affecting Starbucks this morning, we're joined now by KTVU tech expert Ryan Eldridge. Ryan, how you doing? What is this Lazarus group, and do you believe the story that they may be behind what's been going on with this malware around the world?
Well, it's hard to say for sure if they're the ones behind it, but I know that ultimately we can trace back this particular exploit to a shadow broker's release on WikiLeaks just last month of an NSA. The NSA was essentially hoarding a bunch of different exploits online, and when those were leaked out, this specific exploit from WannaCry is taking advantage of one of those leaks.
Well, one thing that's interesting is this $300 ransom demand, which has been uniform around the world. It's always $300, so that kind of tends to make you think that it's one person or group that's behind it because it's always the same ransom.
Exactly, and what it is here's the interesting thing is TheVerge.com was reporting yesterday that they went back and looked at the code, and they determined that the accounts that the money was dumping into in order to buy Bitcoins was only receiving about $26,000 in total. So if you imagine the amount of disruption this has taken place over Eastern or over all of Europe and Asia, and they only got a $26,000 payday, it kind of makes you wonder, was this a mistake? They didn't expect it to go as wide release as it did, and it just kind of kept proliferating without their knowledge or control? Or was this maybe a test run for something else? It's really hard to say, but it certainly doesn't seem like it was a big profitable venture for these guys.
And authorities are saying that anybody who paid that there was no guarantee that their computers are going to be unlocked. And in fact, that anybody who paid it, that money has never been, I guess, withdrawn because that potentially could lead to the source of the hacking, right?
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, the FBI has said for the last few years as these ransomware attacks have been getting worse and worse and worse, they've been saying that your only recourse is to pay the thieves in order to try to get your data back, or just expect that your data is a loss. And unfortunately, that means that you're kind of betting on the honor of thieves that they're going to suddenly send you this release code. And I would say 9 times out of 10, it's not going to happen. But if you've got irreplaceable information, or if you're like a hospital, like you're in the UK, or in that Catholic hospital down in Southern California last year that was extorted for nearly $1 million, you either have the choice of either paying it and hoping you get your stuff back, or just starting fresh.
Ryan Eldridge, thanks for joining us. Hey, real quick, where are you? I'm curious about the background behind you. Are you in Vancouver?
I'm in downtown Portland, and it just started raining here, and it's nice and chilly, so we're just up here for my birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, and thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure. Thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome.